As a matter of fact, when there was a passport on the floor, he says, "Is it, do you really need that?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. I'm just so used to the size and the leg room." He goes, "Well, when was the last time you were in a CRV?" I said, "It had to be 20 years ago." He said, "Well, you may want to try this one that's on the floor also." And I got into it, and he says, "Now just move the seat back." And I actually had more leg room in that CRV and in the one I have right now than I had in my 2016 Pilot. It's almost like starting up a helicopter. And of course, you should never just depend on the backup camera. You always need to check all your mirrors and turn your head around to look behind you. That's coming from the firefighter driving. So you can hear and feel that it has good pickup. I think that's because of the new turbo they put into the four-cylinder engine, which is a big difference from the old four-cylinder that my wife's old Civic had. And this is a much better drive, and as is her car. She received it. We bought a 2018, but it was a brand new 2018 Civic Sport. I was amazed as we traveled this summer to see how many Hondas were on the interstates, and when I got to Boston, how many Hondas there on the road in the greater Boston area. And I can see why. I mean, I thought I was in love with the Pilot and all the power the Pilot had, and I didn't think I could actually get something like that again. And yet, with just a little bit less on the pickup, I have everything I needed plus more that I could hope for in a new car. And you're amazed. Here we are right here again. The CRV is the 2019 model. Purchased someplace else, but that was their mistake. They should have purchased here at Hendrick Honda. When I came to Hendrick Honda, I found a totally different and refreshing attitude. It was the customer comes first. And even when I took a dear friend here a year ago who had very limited financial means, and I kept telling her, don't expect to come out of here with a car. I just don't think it's going to be possible. The people at Hendrick Honda did everything they could, and by the end of that session there, she drove out with a brand new car. Most other dealerships would never have done what Hendrick Honda did. And plus the fact, as a NASCAR fan, and knowing the way Mr. Hendrick runs his race car organization, he runs his dealerships the same way. In that one case, it's the drivers and the fans. And in this case, it's the people who come in to look for a car. And the whole attitude was refreshing here. It just was different than we had ever experienced. They care about the customer, from the fact that, do you want something to drink? Do you want water? To one of the days we were here, they had a big barbecue. They came by and said, here, a couple of tickets, go get some hamburgers and salad outside. I've never been to a dealership in 50 years that I've been driving that has ever done anything like that.